Some people said binjpipe was crazy for launching a streaming service inside a party pack of 5 games and offering no way to actually monetize it. And we're taking that under advisement. binjpipe, we're open to constructive criticism.
Ugh.
What's the matter, Mark?
I'm trying to find my blood type, but these medical forms are just so complicated.
Oh, Mark, you silly idiot. You don't have to understand forms anymore.
I don't?
No, just send all your information to binjpipe and they'll find the answers for you.
They can do that?
Sure. Thanks to binjpipe's customer vault, I can send them my medical history, credit card details, voting record, deepest fears, food allergies, romantic preferences, and lucky numbers, and they'll sort through it to find the data I need and keep the leftover details for themselves.
Wow, that sounds great. Looks like I won't need this paperwork. And with the extra time, we can get dinner. Do you like burritos?
I don't know. I'll have to ask binjpipe.
Prepare binjpipe programming.
Mariana Trench, the deepest part of the ocean, is home to some of the world's most unusual sea creatures, including the anglerfish. Oh my god. Oh, what is that thing? What is that? Is that a fleshy growth on its head? Oh my god. Oh, what kind of god would create such a monstrosity? Get it off my screen. There's so many gross fish. Oh, this is a waking nightmare. Oh, how long is this documentary? 52 minutes? Oh my gosh, oh boy, I think I'm gonna be sick.
Streaming now on an all-new Lion Punch. I am the Lion Punch, a troubling revelation.
Master of the demon ways, protector of the 5 shards of the Crow Korgon.
We bought 3 seasons of this show.
I have to avenge my father, and that's what I'm going to do because I have to do it.
But the main guy is...
binjpipe is going maverick and bringing back You Don't Know Jack. binjpipe, please set up autopay and then forget that you did that.
Welcome to the game. I'm Cookie Masterson, and a quick warning, if you are pregnant, you technically count as 2 players, so divide scores accordingly. Here's a fact. This is a good-looking crew. Okay, let's get this show on the road.
Time for question 1.
First on the docket, Future Ducktopia. It's time to travel to the far-off future. Imagine our society has crumbled to dust. I mean, more than it already has. In the year 4085, when future archaeologists are exploring the remnants of the Duck Dynasty, which of these coveted trophies will they find? A Purple Heart, a Pulitzer Prize, a Palme d'Or, or a Platinum Album? And how do we do? In mankind's war against the ducks, only the victors gave out medals. The Robertson family of Duck Dynasty fame released a Christmas album, Duck the Halls. It went platinum in the US. To be fair, the cast of Duck Dynasty is a lot like Santa Claus. They all have big beards, and I never wake up when they visit my home in the night.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
It's time for Despicable Ennui. Say you wanted to buy a Minion costume for my nephew. What exactly would I need? Yellow body paint, blue overalls, and black shoes. Yellow body paint, blue overalls, black shoes, and goggles. Yellow body paint, blue overalls, black shoes, goggles, and black gloves. Or yellow body paint, blue overalls, black shoes, goggles, black gloves, and a white handkerchief. Okay, what'd you pick? Bam! I mean, splat. Each one of the minions is yellow, wears a pair of blue overalls, black shoes, metal goggles, and black gloves. So that is what I would need to complete my nephew's Minions costume. Here's one I like to call Market Fluctuation the Ride. And buckle in because it's time for Dis or Dat. I'm going to read 7 names, and for each I want you to tell me if it's a cryptocurrency, like Bitcoin, or a roller coaster ride at a Six Flags amusement park. Think fast, you'll only get a few seconds to pick between a cryptocurrency or a roller coaster. And you're all doing this together, so look alive. Ready? Let's go. Nitro. Ethereum. Wizard. Dash. Ripple. Zorro. Gold Rusher. All right, the majority of you deserves my praise. But player 3, you failed in ways numbers can't truly explain.
Proactive measures have been enacted for customer fidelity.
Sounds like it's screw time.
That is the truth, Cookie. Screwing during a question makes life a little tougher for all the other players in a variety of enjoyable ways. And you'll receive a bonus for each player who chooses incorrectly.
Yeah, okay, they get it.
In retrospect, we should have had you sign a waiver before handing over sharp objects. I don't need you anymore.
Coming up, Alcohol of Fame. Bad news if you're hoping to make bourbon out of Keith Urban, because unlike Keith Urban, bourbon has to be made in the USA, less than 50 years old, completely corn-free, or kept far away from Nicole Kidman. So who got it? Bourbon must be at least 51% corn, so this answer is 100% baloney. According to U.S. federal regulations, whiskey must be made in the United States to be classified as bourbon. Keith Urban was born in New Zealand. A lot of American country stars have foreign origins. Yeah, Shania Twain is from Canada, and Tim McGraw was chiseled out of Grecian marble. How about this one? Bad words. Which of these subtitles for Netflix stand-up specials contains a word you won't find in Webster's dictionary? Reggie Watts' space. What's this? Player 3 used that screw. I think it's time for some reflection. Hope you like what you picked. Try to be a little more aware. Thinky is not a word recognized by the Merriam-Webster dictionary. Different conjugations of think include thinking, thought, and the opposite of whatever you're currently doing. Nice use of the screw, Player 3. I believe this belongs to you. Round 1 is officially behind us. Here's who's going to live the longest. Current score rankings.
Currently, Player 2 is in the lead. Player 1, on the other hand, you're negatively affecting our averages. We have another screw to help our targeted numbers.
Round 2 screws screw even harder, and you'll net more cash for each player that answers wrong. So don't be shy about using that thing. The rest of you better answer fast if you don't want to be screwed. Oh, and remember, questions are worth twice as much in round 2.
It's like the first round didn't even matter.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Up next, you're a tool. Which 4 tools hang on that little iron thingy next to a fireplace? Shovel, broom, saw, tongs, poker, saw, hook, tongs, poker, saw, broom, hook, or poker, shovel, broom, tongs. What'd you guys pick? Yep, these are the main 4 that hang on that thing. my granddad used to say, a proper fire must be poked, shoveled, broomed, and tonged.
Hey, question.
BingePipe now offers content surveys. Would you like a question made with love or a question made with spite? Choose on your devices now. Here are the consequences of your choices. And now we'll fulfill our promise and deliver your content.
Try this on for size. A question made with love. Which of these is not a real lyric from the 1965 Nat King Cole hit? L is for the way you look at me. Well, what do you know? Player 1 just let loose a screw. Didn't you say you wanted to change your name? So what'd you pick? Here it is, the wrongest answer. The correct lyric is even more than anyone that you adore. And if you want multiple loves, you'll have to add S for settlement. That screw is a good move, player 1. Have some cash. Oh, and somebody's got a new name. I'd call that an improvement.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of age.
Let's try, I don't want to sit next to this total landmass. What complaint might you hear if the Isle of Man started manspreading? Hey buddy, you're hogging the whole English Channel. Hey pal, do you need the whole Gulf of Mexico? Hey jerk, how about saving some Indian Ocean for the rest of us? Or hey dude, you're taking up the whole Irish Sea. I love this part. The Isle of Man is located in the Irish Sea. Look, I've been accused of manspreading, but I have a reasonable excuse. As a child, I rode a very, very fat horse to school every day. Coming up next, names are a numbers game. What do you get when you add Octavia Spencer to Zachary Quinto, then multiply by Demi Lovato? 9, 6.5, 20, or 13.5? Let's see how that shook out. Ow. Octavia is derived from 8, and Quinto comes from 5, so 8 plus 5 is 13. Then multiply by Demi, which means half. 13 times half is 6.5. This also adds up to a buddy comedy that I would pay to see.
Sabes que es lindo, yes, perritos.
Next, octopus, coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein?
Octopus, coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein. It's a monster.
First discovered in Switzerland. Octopus, coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein? Who picked what? Author Mary Shelley first conceived the idea for Frankenstein while staying in Geneva, Switzerland with her husband. Switzerland, come for the chocolate and the cheese, stay for the tortured monsters. Welcome to the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device. The faster you pick a right answer, the more cash you make. And more than one answer can be right. But each time you're wrong, I'm taking some cash away. And be careful. It's gotta be a match. It's cool. Names that stand for something. Pick the words that the acronyms stand for. Good luck. Smelly J-Dog wins! Congratulations, Player 2. There are no small victories, except this one. You barely won. I guess what I'm saying is...
You don't know Jack!
Hi, I'm Austin Creed, and I've got a brand new show on Binge Pipe called Hat Chat. Each episode, I travel to a different, exotic spot in this great big world of ours, meeting amazing people, and we just talk hats. Take a listen.
So this is St. Remic's Cathedral. It's more than 400 years old, making it the oldest still standing cathedral in the area.
Wow! And what kind of hat is that?
Oh, this? Oh, this is just my Milwaukee Brewers hat. I'm a big fan.
So, a baseball hat then?
Yep.
Amazing. That's Hat Chat, only on Binge Pipe. Hi, I'm Austin Creed, host of the new Binge Pipe show Hat Chat. I travel the world, make friends, and see a whole lot of hats. Here's a sneak peek of episode 4.
I spent my whole life thinking I was an only child, you know? And then to find out I had 3 identities.
Binge Pipe will honor the terms of the bet and present You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe. Eat local. Watch anything.
Hey there, I'm Cookie, and I'll bet you $5 you can't guess my name. Oh, damn it. Everybody ready? I don't want to have to get off the highway once we get going. And the adventure begins. First up, y'all ready for this? Look at me go! I'm rolling, yawing, and pitching. What am I? A kitten, a cowboy, a softball player, or an airplane? Let's see who got it. Rolling, pitching, and yawing are aviation terms linked to lateral, vertical, and longitudinal motion.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
I call this one Don't take Nova for an answer. I don't have a son, but I have a son, and I'm very proud of it for getting its life together and removing carbon from calcium, turning hydrogen into helium, producing nitrogen from neon, or taking silicon and giving back sulfur. Okay, let's take a look. It's gotta be good to get this out of your solar system. The core of the sun creates fusion through heat and pressure that turns hydrogen into helium. Some say it's not healthy to put that much pressure on your sun, but I'm one of those individuals who just can't help but constantly orbit them.
Why don't we do it for free?
Feast your eyes upon this. As erotic as watching paint dry. And pick a safe word because it's time for a dis or dat. I'm gonna list off 7 things, and for each one I want you to tell me if it's a sexy Danielle Steele novel or a shade of gray offered by the Bear Paint Company. Don't think too hard, I'm only giving you a few seconds to decide between a Danielle Steele novel or a shade of gray. And you're all doing this together, so pay attention. Ready? Good. Skyline Steel. Evening Hush. Rushing Waters. Reflecting Pool. Lone Eagle. Anonymous. Fine Things. Most of you deserve a high five on that, but player 2, you couldn't have done much worse.
Actions have been taken to ensure you have a better playing experience.
Uh-oh, camp counselor's here.
Your lackluster score has earned you a screw.
Don't forget, screwing the other players makes it harder for them to answer the question.
What a mutually satisfying solution.
I don't need you anymore.
And now, thanks grieving. What would someone with syngenesiphobia most likely say at Thanksgiving? Ah, turkey! Ah, pie! Ah, cranberries! Or, ah, my parents! Okay, who chose what? No, this is what you scream when you see the Cranberries sing Salvation at the MTV Music Awards in 1996. Ah! No! Syngenesiphobia is the fear of relatives. Some people are gluten intolerant, others are grandpa intolerant. Oh, here's a good one. Sprinting to therapy. What is Sonic the Hedgehog running away from? His past and also Dr. Wily, his commitments, and look sharp. Player 2 dropped a screw on you guys. Let's get this question trending. So who got it? Dr. Eggman, aka Dr. Robotnik, is the villain in the Sonic the Hedgehog series. But one could make the argument that his biggest foe is himself. Yeah, that screw is a good move, player 2. Here's that cash. That's it for round 1. The Vegas bookmakers need to see the current scores.
Currently, player 1 is in the lead. Player 3, on the other hand, you could use a little help, and there's no shame in that. Looks like there's still some deficits in aptitude. So here comes another screw.
And remember, round 2 screws are more powerful, and they'll net you more cash for each player that gets the question wrong. So don't forget to use that thing. The rest of you better answer fast before you get screwed. Oh, and by the way, all the cash in round 2 is doubled, in case you care about things like that.
Time and fun stops for no one.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Next up, awkward moments in medical history. Who is getting a taste of their own medicine? Jonas Salk being humbled by the smallpox vaccine, Edward Jenner being made a fool of by insulin, Frederick Banting being embarrassed by the polio vaccine, or Alexander Fleming being shamed by penicillin. I love this part. Maybe try cheating? In 1928, Fleming discovered what he named penicillin, the world's first antibiotic. And for the rest of his life, he had to tell people, for the millionth time, if it's a cold, it's not gonna work.
La vie est un canard. 7.
Take a good look at octopus, coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein.
Octopus, coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein. It's monster.
Was a recurring monster in the NBC series Grimm. Octopus, coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein. Oh, this'll be good. Player 3 just let loose a screw. Time to find out what you signed up for. Okay, let's take a look. Adelind Shade was a frequently seen witch-like creature on Grimm, played by actress Claire Coffey. I watch Grimm every morning. Don't talk to me until I've had my Claire coffee. Nicely done with that screw, Player 3. Here's your extra cash.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of 8.
There is no hiding from it was load-bearing. And oh yeah, French Cutlets Prime Tour.
It's time for a...
Think fast on this one. The longer you take, the less cash you make. Okay, eyes up, here we go. Check out this gibberish phrase and try to guess which popular TV show title it rhymes with. Wow, you hit the stray 5th girder. And don't let that punctuation fool you. A very important lesson. On making a killing. A plan for undetected homicide. I give up. What was it? Now let's keep going. Why not try? There's a spoiler at the end of this question. Lenny dies at the end. Oh, crap, I read the wrong card. That was supposed to go at the end of the question. Okay, how about this? What classic work of literature did I just ruin? For Whom the Bell Tolls, Of Mice and Men, Gone with the Wind, or As I Lay Dying? Let's see who got it. Yep, George kills Lenny to save him from a worse fate. Yeah, it's a sad ending that is forever burned in my brain because of the weird amount of Looney Tunes shorts that parody that scene.
Sabes que es lindo, yes, perritos.
Here's one for you. Ain't no party like a political party because a political party is carefully mediated. In high school, I did some embarrassing things at my Model UN club, but only one of these stories about my interactions with Icelandic leadership is accurate. I tripped over the president and fell on the king. The prime minister and the queen stole my lunch. The president told the prime minister I liked her, or the czar was cool, but the archbishop gave me a wedgie. Who picked what? In Iceland, the president is the head of state, but the prime minister leads the government. Thus, I was booted out of the Model UN and thrown into the replica Hague. It's time for the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device. The faster you pick a right answer, the more cash you make. And more than one answer can be right. But each time you're wrong, I'm taking some cash away. And don't forget, it's gotta be a match that fits this clue. You got schooled. Pick the students that attended these educational institutions. Good luck. Player 3 takes it! Well done, Player 3. Unbelievable win. Seems impossible, actually. Yeah, we're gonna need to take a sample and run some tests, and until we get the results back.
You don't know Jack!
Got a date right after work, and you find yourself a little worried about what's going on down there? Well, maybe you shouldn't have let that family of possums move in.
This is a very interesting wine because if you look at the label, you can see the cause and date of your death.
Thank you. You know, people ask me all the time, what is the first step to becoming an entrepreneur? And my answer is simple. Start following 90,000 people on Twitter.
According to the last census, I'm the fastest gun in the West.
Binge Pipe hopes everyone is enjoying the party. Have you met You Don't Know Jack? Binge Pipe. Like and share?
Hi, I'm Cookie Masterson. I got Jumanji'd into this video game decades ago, and I miss my family. What a friendly group of people, and one person playing this game against their will. You all know who it is. Okay, let's light this sucker.
Time for question 1.
First question. Looks like Judas dined and dashed. What would you most likely have seen on Jesus' bill for the Last Supper? Party of 10, automatic 18% gratuity. Party of 13, automatic 18% gratuity. Party of 15, automatic 18% gratuity. Or Party of 22, automatic 18% gratuity. What'd you guys pick? Pride goeth before a fall. The Last Supper depicts Jesus and his 12 disciples. And that 18% gratuity line was, I guess, gratuitous.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Behold, synchronized spiking. This is a two-part question. Ready? Part 1, what year did beach volleyball become an official Olympic sport? And Part 2, what year did I first start regularly watching the Olympics? 1972 and 1972, 1988 and 1988, 1996 and 1996, 2004, and I don't watch the Olympics because it's boring. Hope you like what you picked. Nope, I mean, it was boring, but then they introduced beach volleyball. Beach volleyball became an official sport in the Summer Olympics in 1996, which, completely coincidentally, is the same year I started regularly watching the Olympics. To be honest, I didn't even have a television set before 1996. Well, I did, but it didn't have beach volleyball on it, so it was just pretty much a fancy paperweight.
Why don't we do it for free?
Here we have Ho-Ho holding government accountable. And do you hear something on the roof going click, click, click? That's right, it's a dis or dat. I'm gonna read off 7 names, and for each, I want you to tell me if it's one of Santa's reindeer or a news anchor from CNN. Answer quick, you'll only have a few seconds to choose between Santa's reindeer or CNN. And you're all doing this together, so focus up. All set? Here we go. Prancer. Tapper. Comet. Donner. Cooper. Blitzer. Blitzen. The majority of you are just average. Okay, let's move along.
I don't need you anymore.
Introducing the magic of the digestive process. I've been working on some magic skills lately, and watch me pull this scarf from my throat. Ta-da! Since it's commonly known as the magic capital of the world, where did this never-ending magic scarf most likely originate? Colon, Michigan, Big Gut, Nova Scotia, Liverpool, England, or PP Township, Ohio? So what'd you pick? The game wouldn't be fun if you got everything right. The little town of Colon, Michigan is the self-proclaimed magic capital of the world. Not the most important fact, but I really needed an excuse to say PP Township. This one's known as Consider Your Beer Held. Help me finish this tweet. Me. It would be really gross if there was a liquor flavored with wormwood. Sweden. Hold my Drambuie. Hold my mead. Hold my Malort. Or hold my Raki. Okay, what'd you pick? Malort is a bitter liquor made from wormwood. You can keep holding my Malort. I don't think I want it back. Round 1 is dead to me. Time to see who is actually trying.
Currently, player 3 is in the lead. Player 1, on the other hand, maybe you should try winning when the going gets tough. The tough gets misunderstood.
Don't forget, round 2 screws have crazier effects. Plus, they earn you a bigger bonus for each player that gets the question wrong. So, do not be afraid to use that thing. The rest of you better answer quick or you'll end up screwed. Oh, and did I mention all the money's doubled in round 2?
You can take that to the bank.
6 trombones is not a parade.
How about this one? More popular than Jesus. Imagine someone discovers a long-lost concept album by the Beatles based on the Beatitudes. Which of these songs would you expect to be on it? Blessed are the meek, Take, Eat, This is my body, The Lord is my shepherd, Oh, watch out. Player 1 just screwed everyone. You guys remember your password, right? And how'd we do? Fishers of Men? Sounds more like Jagger and Bowie. The correct answer is, according to the Bible, the Beatitudes were part of Jesus' Sermon on the Mount. There's like 8 of them, I think. 9, counting the drum solo. Way to screw, player 1. Spend this wisely.
Mon béret a rétréci. 7.
Take a good look at giving birth is hard enough. And oh boy, best butt zit slime chore.
It's time for a
Remember to type quick. That cash will be counting down until you lock in an answer. Okay, focus up. Look at this gibberish phrase and tell me what classic TV catchphrase it rhymes with. Don't booby thy labor. And don't worry about that punctuation. There's a lot of lessons to be learned. If you want to live next door. Will you be my nearby resident? So, what was it? Let's get on with it, shall we?
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of 8.
Oh, here's a good one. Masked Flusators. Which icky superhero is most likely to be a carrier of Lyme disease? Batman, Ant-Man, Spider-Man, or the Tick? Let's see how that shook out. Lyme disease is a tick-borne disease. The These communicable diseases are why I avoid shared superhero universes. I call this one type equals squiggly bracket history, comma, female squiggly bracket.
Except all cookies don't clear your cache. It's time for data mining.
Hey, so BingePipe has some user data they say they acquired legally. Is that right?
Yes, that's right. Can you help us figure out the identity of users based on the song playlist they were creating? C'est la vie. Faith. Girl on the Fire. Whose playlist have we acquired? Marie Curie, Jeanne d'Arc, Edith Piaf, or Simone de Beauvoir?
So what'd you pick?
Jeanne d'Arc, or Joan of Arc, was French, tried for her faith, and burned at the stake.
Man, that's some really old data.
We prefer to call it retro.
Sabes que es lindo, yes, perritos.
And now, I suspect foul play. I've started getting into that show Riverdale, or as I like to call it, Steamy Archie. For our older players, yes, it's a teen drama based on the Archie comics, and no, I'm not making that up. Imagine a shocking episode of Riverdale that reveals Jason Blossom's murderer to be an Ithia Americana mallard. This means the culprit was a redhead, a blonde, a brunette, or a jughead. Who picked what? Science has yet to properly classify the jughead. Ithia americana is a species of duck named the redhead. It's known for its, wait for it, bright red head. I know, right? I should check Urban Dictionary to make sure Steamy Archie doesn't already mean something. No, forget it. I'm probably better off not knowing. You made it to the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device. The faster you pick a right answer, the more cash you make. And more than one answer can be right. But each time you're wrong, I'm taking some cash away. And be careful. It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Now you are in danger. Yes, you. Try to remember who might attack you how. Good luck, and stay alive. Player 3's got it! Excellent job, Player 3. In your golden years, you can look back on this as your greatest success. Just try to forget this next part.
You don't know Jack!
Enjoy this exclusive behind-the-scenes content from You Don't Know Jack.
My name is Zandra, and I'm the Jackbox hair and makeup artist. Cookie gets full hair and makeup done every time he records the show. Yes, he knows that you cannot see him. I guess it's just, for him. Feels like that's something that could have been cut from the budget, but I'm not saying anything. I mean, I guess I just did say something. Did you guys not know that he does this?
Thank you for joining us for this Binge Pipe bonus content. Binge Pipe expected a bit more gratitude for presenting You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe. Eat local. Watch anything.
Hi there, I'm Cookie Masterson. I'm famous for hosting this game and for getting beaten up by a baby chimpanzee in an IKEA parking lot. Since we've got a group, I'll let you take a second and decide who gets eaten first in the event this game gets lost in the woods. All right, here goes nothing.
Time for question 1.
To get things rolling, Johnny Cashed. If Johnny Cash had been more medically precise, he would have changed his iconic line to, "I shot a man in Reno," just to watch him emesis, watch him coagulate, watch him exsanguinate, or watch him extravasate. I love this part. This answer's a little thin. Oh wait, you wouldn't get why that's funny. Exsanguination is the process of dying due to loss of blood. It kind of feels like falling into a burning ring of oxidation combustion.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Try this on for size. Muppet Shade. I don't really get this one, so I'm guessing it's a meme. If Kermit the Frog were sipping so much tea he needed to move to the country that leads the world in tea production, where would he move? India, but that's none of my business. China, but that's none of my business. Sri Lanka, but that's none of my business. Or Kenya, but that's none of my business. Okay, what'd you pick? China leads the world in tea production by 1 million metric tons. India, Kenya, and Sri Lanka are second, third, and fourth, respectively. Kermit only drinks black tea because it's not easy finding green.
Why don't we do it with free?
Introducing, Steving is the hardest part, except for something even harder like a dis or dat. I'm gonna read off 7 movies, all featuring beloved character actor Steve Buscemi. For each one, tell me if Steve Buscemi's character is alive at the end of the movie, or Steve Buscemi's character is dead by the end of the movie. Don't think too hard, I'm only giving you a few seconds to decide between Buscemi lives or Buscemi dies. And you're all doing this together, so look alive. Here it comes. Reservoir Dogs. Armageddon. Fargo. Monsters, Inc. Con Air. Billy Madison. The Big Lebowski. You can't spell disastrous without us, but you all. You really whizzed that dis or dat down your leg.
BingePipe customer retention protocol has been activated.
Great. We've been blessed by the presence of BingePipe.
Your failure has earned you a screw.
Remember, screwing during a question makes life tougher for the other players.
We like to give you things, as long as they're not tangible.
I don't need you anymore.
Why not try? I go for the robot sex, but I stay for the heavily telegraphed plot twists. What should HBO title a Westworld spin-off if the producers wanted the title to contain an ordinal direction? Eastworld, Upworld, South... Brace yourself. Player 2 has invoked the screw. BingePipe doesn't like it when I shout at you, but they're fine with this. So who got it? The ordinal directions on a compass, also known as the intercardinal directions, are southwest, northwest, northeast, and southeast. And in Southwest World, you can go to all the Arizona Cardinal games you want, and marijuana is mostly legal in some parts of it. Nice screwing, Player 2. Enjoy your cash. Up next, Felicia Day of Atonement. Which memoir is by Felicia? Sorry, why did I read it that way? Okay, let's try that again. Which memoir is by Felicia? I did it again. But which one is, by Felicia? Wild? You're never weird. Uh-oh. Player 1 decided to screw. No vowels for you. And how do we do? You're Never Weird on the Internet Almost is the title of the memoir by New York Times bestselling author Felicia Day. And I'll read anything. Bye, Felicia. Damn it! Nice screw job, Player 1. This is your cash now. Round 1 is over. Hey, BingePipe, bring up that user data.
Currently, Player 3 is in the lead. Speaking of the exact opposite of that, these players are doing the bad thing. We have some more screws to help our targeted numbers.
And keep in mind, round 2 screws are more powerful, and they'll net you more cash for each player that gets the question wrong. So don't be afraid to use them. The rest of you better answer fast if you don't want to be screwed. Oh, and by the way, all the cash in round 2 is doubled, in case you care about things like that.
Just wonderful, Cookie.
6 trombones is not a parade.
There is no hiding from hot privates in your area. What's the highest star rating a United States general can receive on Yelp? A 3-star, 4-star general, a 4-star, 4-star general, a 5-star, 4-star general, or a 6-star, 4-star general? Let's see who got it. A little low, would not answer again. Yelp reviews go as high as 5 stars. Now go back to Yelp to find a 5-star General Tso's chicken.
Je trouve Jerry Lewis sonnant légèrement amusant. 7.
Let's try, come here and look at this fancy fish. And uh-oh, chest strut fits lime floor.
It's time for a...
Get those typing fingers ready, because the longer you take, the less money you make. Okay, get ready. Look at this gibberish phrase and tell me what popular phrase it rhymes with. Here, glove-kissing trout. And don't let that punctuation trip you up. Are you scared? people are having more fun than you? Anxiety of not attending. I think we were all thinking it. Moving right along.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of eight.
Feast your eyes upon this. Music you can laugh to. If someone put a fermata on their laughter, what would it sound like? Ha! Oh, look out. My friends, Player 2 has unleashed the screw. Your answers are on the go. Okay, let's take a look. A fermata is when you hold the same note for longer than you normally would. It's challenging, but luckily, as a classically trained performer, I'm able to pull laughter from deep down in my... Well, you get the idea. Expert screwing, Player 2. Here's that cash. Coming up next, Octopus Coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein?
Octopus, coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein. It's monster.
John Lennon's alter ego in Yellow Submarine. Octopus, Coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein? Okay, who chose what? Can't do anything right, can you? In the 1968 animated film Yellow Submarine, John Lennon is introduced as Frankenstein's monster. Coming up, Spam-A-Lot was already taken. Get out your wallets, the creator of Hamilton is at it again. Suppose Lin-Manuel Miranda's next biographical hip-hop Broadway smash is about the inventor of Spam. What should be the opening chorus? My name is Boy Inventor. No, here it comes. Player 1 just let loose a screw. Let's turn those frowns upside down. What'd you guys pick? Jay Hormel is the father of American national treasure, Spam. And there's a million ways my creation can be used in budget-conscious recipes. Honestly, this show writes itself. Welcome to the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device. The faster you pick a right answer, the more cash you make. And more than one answer can be right. But each time you're wrong, I'm taking some cash away. And don't forget, it's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Pack mentality. Figure out who belongs in these packs. Good luck. Player 3 wins! Way to go, Player 3! Look at you walking around with a big win. Try not to overcompensate or people will think,
You don't know Jack!
Enjoy this exclusive behind-the-scenes content from You Don't Know Jack.
my name is Boy Inventor Simon Spam. My name is Pork Genius J. My name is Pork Genius J. My name is Pork Genius J. Hormel. My name is Pork Genius. Oh, and the other ones are bad too. Ham obsessed, yeah, Boyardee. Oh no! My name is Pork Genius. You got me, Tim.
Thank you for joining us for this Binge Pipe bonus content.
Everybody down! Get down on the floor now! This is my first time teaching a yoga class! I said get down!
Mr. Mayor, that octopus has a family. Oh God, no. No, I'm changing.
Something's happening to all the boys at Rosedale High. Yeah, it's puberty.
I thought this would have happened sooner.
Hey, I'm Nolan. Follow me as I travel the world with only a backpack, a plan, and a credit card that never runs out of money.
The Trust Fund Traveler. New episodes premiere during your work shift.
Apple. Fork.
Highway.
Telephone.
Democracy.
Binge pipe. We are just another thing. Don't worry about it.
Hi, I'm Mike Builder, CEO of Jackbox Games. Sorry, I mean VP of Binge Pipe Gaming. Everyone at what used to be Jackbox is thrilled to bring You Don't Know Jack to Binge Pipe. We've been working hard to make the best game possible, sometimes going weeks without sleep. And if the praise I've been getting from the invisible elves who live in my teeth is any indication, we've been very successful. But why stop there? Each time I take a sip of dark purple water from the Binge Pipe water cooler, I get a new $1 million game idea. Like Day Drinker, Pickle Police, Cyst Blaster 64, Toilet Race, Too Many Wedding Guests, Space Deniers, Dank Meme Summer Camp, Guess My Stepdad, Everybody Help Grandma, Gamblety Blamblety Duplety Dee Doo, and Wordspud 3. So if you love consumerism, keep your Binge Pipe subscription up to date, and who knows what you'll see next. I'm Mike Builder, and I'm saying this of Mike Builder's own free will.
Ba-do-do, just cleaning out my fingernails. Ba-doo.
Introducing America's Secret Singers.
Sandwich.